Social Comparison Theory by Meg Murray. So, what is the social comparison theory? It can be defined as the human tendency in which people compare themselves to other people and base their personal worth off of how they stack up next to others, based off attributes such as intelligence, physical attractiveness, wealth, and success. The social comparison theory can be broken down into two types, upward and downward comparison. Upward comparison can be defined as a comparison to someone we consider better than or superior to us. It can have a negative impact on our self-esteem and make people feel worse about themselves because they think of people better off than them. Let's look at an example of upward comparison. Downward comparison can be defined as a comparison to a person who we consider inferior or lesser than us. It can have a positive impact on our self-esteem and make people feel better about themselves because others are worse off than them. And here's an example of downward comparison. Okay, let's compare. During upward comparison, Joe ended up feeling bad about himself when comparing himself to Bob, who was more muscular than him, versus during downwards comparison, Joe ended up feeling better about himself when comparing himself to John, who was more overweight than him. The social comparison theory can lead to the formation of in-groups and out-groups since people tend to place themselves into groups of people they consider similar to them to preserve their self-esteem, while distancing themselves from people who are different than them in the out-groups. Unfortunately, this can mean the creation of stereotypes, the mistreatment or discrimination of people within out-groups, and a negative impact on people's self-esteem. It is important to be educated on these concepts in order to move towards a happier and less divided society with less stereotypes and more confident people.